Hey guys, so it's been a bit of a while. That's mostly because I haven't really felt like I've had the chance to make a video, which is mostly just because every time that I have sorry, I have a cough. Every time I have free time, it feels like my roommate's been around, and I'm very particular about I'm not going to vlog while my roommate's around, or I've just ended up getting sidetracked or busy with homework or posting. Usually RP posting. But yeah, I've felt kind of bad about not making a video for a while, so I wanted to do one. And sorry, I don't know why I keep clearing my throat, but I feel like I can't talk. Maybe it's just because I did a lot of talking in the class I just came from, where we had all sorts of discussions about nationalism and feminism, and got to a big hot mess at the end, but oh well, it was good. So I have a new setup, as I'm sure you can see, and if I continue to make videos around this time period, which it's currently 5 o'clock, which means I still have like an hour or so of sunlight left. My roommate works Mondays and Wednesdays at this time, so I know the room is good and clear. I have my computer sitting on my desk chair, and I'm sitting in front of the open window, and I think this gives really good lighting, much better lighting than I get from the artificial lights at my desk. The only problem is I have to sit on the floor, but you know, that's okay. I'll take one for the team. I wish I could, well, I can show you. It is a beautiful day today. This is like the first time we have seen the sun in a couple weeks. I mean, it has been really, really cloudy and really cold, and it's still really cold. It looks a lot warmer out there than it is. But it's nice to see the sun. I don't really get depressed from not having sun. Like, I know some people have that. I suppose everyone does to an extent. But considering I would like to live in Seattle one day, that's something I will have to get used to. But I'm going to show you guys the beautiful weather we have today. So, take you. Oh yes, this is the view out my window. See that little thing right there? Whew, can't point. That is the fire department. And I get to hear them leaving the fire station with their really loud trucks every single day, multiple times a day, and the 911 dispatcher puts the their voice over the intercom for everyone to hear at like 6 a.m. I have no idea why. But so this is the view. Across the way, that is the ice arena, Mon Ice Arena, where the hockey team plays, and just there's nothing really down there, and I don't know. No, I definitely can't. You can't see it from here. But yeah, that is that's my dorm. So that was a fun little journey out my window. Whew. No, I could probably edit that out and make this a really nice clean video, but I'm not going to. In fact, let me tell you a little something about editing. This is how much I hate editing. I made a video a couple weeks ago, and it was a fairly good sized video, like probably 8 minutes long. But there was this portion in the middle where I thought my roommate walked in. Well, I thought she was going to come in because I can hear that door opening. And so I just stopped the video. And, well, I didn't stop it, but I just sat there and I was totally silent for a minute. So there was this 20-second chunk in the middle of the video that I would have to edit out. I never uploaded it because I didn't want to edit it. And the reason I don't like editing is because in order to editing, I have to, if I want to edit out something from the middle, I have to open the video up in iMovie. If I just want to cut off a couple seconds off the beginning or end, like when I'm starting filming, I can just do that straight from Photo Booth, which is how I record my videos. And because of that, I don't know exactly why it is. I think it's the file type, file size. It's a smaller file size or something because it takes a lot less time to upload onto YouTube. Like, I can get one of these videos uploaded in 15 minutes onto YouTube, but if I open it in, if I make an iMovie, it takes an hour. So, I really prefer this. Sorry, moving the, computer kind of messed up my view, but that's okay. So, what's going on in my life? School. School, man. School's a bitch, but it's okay. Yeah, seriously, I'm so bad at making videos. Like, I feel like I'm just rambling and I'm not actually even saying anything. And I should, like, be active and think up cool ideas and do random stuff. And I actually want to take some videos with my iPhone, sort of show you around my school. But that, of course, requires editing, and you know how much I love my editing. But today, I think in one of my last videos, I talked about Crown Jewel, which was the book I was reading at the time, and I want to show you what I'm reading right now, because it's great. Once again, I was not prepared for this video. I'm reading Ready Player One, and this is by Ernest Cline. If you are a nerd, if you love gaming, if you love 80s pop culture, if you love really any pop culture, if you love nerd culture, any of this, you gotta read this book. Even if you're not big fans of that stuff, I still think it's a really interesting read. It's set in 2044, so it's in the future, and it's about the this guy whose name I can't remember. They call him Anorak because that's his like name, but in it he creates this weird system where it's like a virtual reality called Oasis, and it's like a video game but immersive, and it's really cool. I think you should definitely read it. Though again, if you don't like nerd culture, it's probably not as interesting, but there's all sorts of references to 80s pop culture, and there's all sorts of references to old school games. Like, there's a lot of Dungeons and Dragons references, which is kind of funny, but yeah, it's really good. It's really entertaining, but I haven't been doing a lot of pleasure reading lately because I just have so much to read for school. I'm so behind on my reading for school. I didn't do my Russian homework for the last 3 days, which will mean that I have a ridiculous amount of Russian homework to do tonight, and I didn't do my reading for my section class or my my lecture class for public policy. I didn't do my reading for my writing class, which kind of bit me in the ass today, but it's not a big deal. I don't know, I just can't motivate myself to do the reading because it's interesting to an extent. Like, the stuff we've been reading for my lecture class is interesting. It's all about globalization and to an extent human exploitation. It's interesting, but it gets old after a while. I mean, you read enough things about the cotton industry and you want to shoot yourself in the head. So, also, one little thing I would like to say about why this video just recently got kind of crappy while I was talking about the book. I don't know if you noticed or not, but it definitely decreased in quality. My room is set up where, if you can see that mirror right there, that is on my bathroom door. So there's a bathroom connecting 2 rooms, and one of my suite mates went into the bathroom, and those bathrooms, like, if you're in there, you can hear everything the person in both rooms is saying. So I knew that she could hear me, so I just got really, like, tongue-tied all of a sudden. So yeah, that's why that happened. Oh god, I'm trying to think if there's anything to say. Oh, well, I guess I'll end the video because we're at 9 minutes and I haven't said shit in the last 9 minutes, so might as well end it before I go into a total tangent about nothing at all. But I will say one more thing. I constantly give shoutouts to Kings of Deceit in my videos because, of course, I'm 110% obsessed. It is legitimately taken over my life. But because I do that, I feel obligated to give a little plug for my new roleplay, Partitione. To tell you the truth, I don't know how to say the title of my own roleplay because it's in Latin and I don't speak Latin. The Latin, it's the word partition in Latin, so which has significance later on in the story. But if you are into the supernatural, if you like some fantasy, but you like your urban fantasy, if you want a certain level of crime fighting / mystery solving, a good level of sort of dystopianness. It's not, the story itself is not dystopia, but I can't really explain that right now. And if you just like some good old-fashioned sassiness, because we have some sassy-ass characters, and they are not exactly the nicest people, but they sure are sassy. If this is anything you're interested in, go check it out. Just, you know, self-plug here. It has vampires and werewolves and like those are some of the basics. I think we have some zombies eventually, but we incorporate all sorts of mythical creatures from other cultures, things that aren't necessarily used in pop culture a lot. All sorts of stuff that we've barely heard of and we've had to do some research on, so I think that's definitely interesting. And yeah, it's good fun. So I've learned a lot of Latin. So I'm gonna go now because this video just hit 11 minutes and I said I would stop at 9 minutes. So I will talk to you all later, and I promise it will not be this long again until my next video. Bye.